Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to SCUM. At the end of the last episode, we left it on a bit of a cliffhanger, and I kind of just wanted to start by saying, I'm sorry. I am sorry that we left it where we did. We said this was going to be a one life event. We said that the game was going to be one life, and if we died, that's it. I'm putting the game down. I'm not going to be playing it for an extended period of time. The series would finish where it finished, and because of that, I kind of wanted to start this evening's video with a bit of a fake out. Yes, we're on the main menu, but this isn't actually my character. This, I'm being a complete arsehole. Let's go ahead and load my game up. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. It's not even letting me change my baseball bat. No, no, no. No, 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 no. My gun's not working. My gun's not working. That's going to be running low on ammo. Oh no. What is going on here? My character's stuck. No. I haven't got any bandages. Shirt. We're gonna have to stay here for a while. So we've just about made it. We've stayed here for a little while. Our health is fluctuating up and down a little bit. We're not in the best of states. Not by a long shot. I had to destroy my shirt. So, hopefully, we will find a new jacket of some sort. Like that. Perfect. It's like a one-for-one replacement. It's like you wouldn't even know, would you? Anyway, our health is pretty low. I'm going to have a quick scout around here and see if there is anything that we can actually pick up or use. Someone mentioned in the end of the last video in a comment, they said, you know, you don't need to carry that much stuff around. If you're new to this series and you haven't seen why I'm carrying so much stuff around, I actually have a base. Or at least I did have a base. There is something we do need to take a little bit of note of, though. If I go onto the map, my base was around about here. And it had a very nice little H on it. It doesn't have that anymore. I don't know why. It's not showing the H. It's not showing our home. It's not showing our base. So I kind of want to start heading back towards there. We are on the mainland. So we're off the new island, but whilst I do want to get back and check all of that out, I'm kind of enjoying this element of being out and about, trying to scavenge and trying to survive, rather than having a home base with all of the cool stuff at it. I'm enjoying the fact that we're running low on ammo, we're having to pick up other weapons, we're having to resort to melee weapons, and we're getting into these situations which are a little bit sort of scary for me. So with that in mind, we're going to stay out and about, and what I'm going to be doing in this episode is we're going to try and make our way over to this river here. Right, so this should be a full mag. We'll go ahead and check it. 28 rounds. Close enough for government work. On the plus side, hopefully, there's absolutely zero zombies here now. I say that very tentatively because I'm not 100% sure if that's actually the case or not. And we did have fuel over here somewhere, but I don't know where that is. Thought it was about here that I dumped it. I can't see it. No, I've had a good look around now. I cannot seem to see the fuel anywhere. It's just, it must have either despawned or I'm just being completely blind. We're going to follow the mouth of this river around, and then I'm just going to follow the road straight through into A0. Now, the entire right-hand side of the map is new. They're all brand new squares that have never, like, we've never been into them. So I've absolutely no idea what we're going to find, but I'm intrigued. I'm interested to see what there's going to be. Still in danger of a storm happening. It hasn't quite happened yet. It's been close a few times, but it's just not quite happened yet. There is a zombie just over there. There are definitely more just out and about in the wilderness now. I have noticed that the more I move around, the more just like out in the middle of the woods and stuff, you do start stumbling across random either lone zombies or groups. Now, right there, I can see 1, 2. There is the potential for more of them, but I do have to be extremely careful because my health, I just don't think we can take another onslaught like we did. We were so close to death. It was really, really sort of, I don't know, touch and go as to whether I was going to make it. I was quite worried, honestly. I thought that was the end of us. I really did think that was the end of us. On so many occasions, I was furiously pressing buttons and it just wasn't doing anything. It wasn't, how can I explain it? Like, the shotgun. You know, I was shooting. I checked I had ammo. It only loaded like 3 or 4 rounds. Because actually, when I was watching the footage back, I was like, what did happen there? There wasn't a jam. The weapon didn't properly jam. I think it was the zombies were interrupting the action of what I was doing, the animation, if that makes sense. So we're just starting to get our first glimpses of the river down here. I can pretty much just about make it out. I do want to head down to the mouth of the river, though. I kind of feel like that's going to be the play. I think if we start at the mouth of the river and just work our way up, we'll keep an eye on both shores, and we'll see if we can find ourselves a boat of some sort. I really want to try and find a proper boat, not the raft that we're running. My aim is to find, in this episode, a boat that we can use. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned about, though, is just by jumping onto here, we are actually suffering from hypothermia. Our body temp is climbing. Our core body temp is a lot higher than it should be. I think 36 it's supposed to be. Is it 36 it's supposed to sit around? We're currently on 37. So I do need to be careful of that. I need to be very careful of that. But I'm extremely limited, really. I can't... I suppose I could maybe try and take some items of clothes off. We'll see how we get on. I'm gonna run with the hypothermia for now. Like, literally run with the hypothermia for now. And then as we get a little bit closer to the water, we could probably ditch our clothes, try and lie down in the water, and just lower our core body temp. This area of water, if I go in there, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out. The riverbank looks a little bit too steep there, honestly. Seems just as steep over here. There is a rock over there we can maybe use. And there is something over there. Can we, we've still got this. Let's set this up on here and we'll use our scope to zoom in. There's some type of quayside over there. Alright, how are we doing on the hypothermia front? Phase 1, untreated. We're also gone to phase 1 hungry now. So despite the fact that we're eating lots of fatty products, it's not actually filling us up. Like, our stomach volume isn't there. Calories are dropping. I need to find something to eat that is not going to be fatty. Are we clear here? Appear to be, don't we? Let's give this a go. Here comes the storm. Boots and gloves. They all need to come off. Talk about risky. We're going to place that into our bag. How much ammo have we actually got in this pistol? Just out of interest. We're going to keep this on us. 14 rounds. Okay. We're going to keep the pistol on us. I want to be safe. Or as safe as I can be. It's just gone really, really overcast. And I don't know if this is going to work. There's actually a current in this river. If you were to try and swim from one side to the other, this is going to push you. Like, that's me swimming forward. If I let go, the current actually pushes me. That's really cool. That is a really nice feature that I was not aware of. Right, well, our hypothermia is gone. We've dropped to 36.6. Look at that. That's definitely worked. The only problem is now, as soon as we go and chuck all this stuff back on... Oh, I'm searching for worms again. We're going to be back to square one. I'd like to find a way for us to keep the hat, but not wear it right now. I guess we're just going to have to... We're just going to have to go with it for now, and if we can find somewhere to store it, then even better. We definitely got everything, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Okay, back on the road. It's just about to start raining here. It's just about to start raining. Now, if I was a boat, I think I'd be over there. Where the mechs are. Of course, there's always got to be mechs, isn't there? What is that place then? Oh, that's a bunker there. So there is a military bunker actually on the river. Where is that? That's that place there. Okay. I wonder if we can fill ourselves up with stuff that's not fatty. Cricket. I don't... Could we eat that? Check taste. I guess we can. Certainly the larva we can. I'm assuming the crickets are going to be good for... Well, I suppose the larva as well are going to be good for fishing, aren't they? Oh, wow. There's a lot of zombies there. There's one just through there. I'll keep the dot on the screen so you can see it. There's one just there. There's one just here. And there's another one just behind that's gone into that bush. Plus, we don't know how many more there are that we aren't seeing right now. Got to be really careful here. The quantity is definitely upped. Okay. I'm not seeing any boats there. Yeah, there's another zombie much further up. If we can avoid getting into any confrontation with them, we're laughing. We'll hopefully just sneak past them. This is survival. I feel like Bear Grylls. I'm going to be like drinking my own pee or something in a minute. Obviously, if we can avoid that, that'd be great. Not really into doing that. Not really up for it at the moment. We'll have to check this little bay here. If there's a boat down here and we've missed it, I'm going to be fuming. The sun's making a brief appearance. There's no boat here. Okay, back up the river. Well, we're quite far away down the river now, actually. I moved back up towards where the bridge was, and rather than cross over the bridge, I decided to just carry on this side. It took me a little while longer than I expected, but I think it's a good plan more than anything. I think let's stay on this side of the river and work our way up, and we'll see how far we can get. I do have this guy just in front of me, and I don't know if he's got any friends hiding around in bushes or stuff, but we'll see how we get on. Just... My health is at least back up to full now, so I'm not too concerned taking these boys on with a melee weapon. It's more just if I make a load of noise and then loads of them come running out, that's the real problem, isn't it? The sun's properly coming out now, though. The overcast seems to be gone. However, it's definitely getting towards night time. The sun is definitely starting to go down now. And that is quite a concern, because we are in the middle of nowhere. We do have our night vision, and we can use it if we need to, but even with the night vision, we are always at a hindrance. It's we're at a disadvantage, because the zombies can still see, the mechs can still see, and although it gives us a bit of an opportunity to see, it's nowhere near as clear as it is for like the daytime and stuff like that. Right, please don't misunderstand me. It's better than it was if we were to have none, but it is still not brilliant, is it? It's not clear. there any rocks or anything we can pick up here? Well. Well, it was a nice plan. There are so many more of these now. That didn't connect. How did they not connect? Jesus. I like this. This is a real threat, but at the same time, jeez, this is a real threat. This part of the map is absolutely beautiful. There's a floating cactus in the river, but all the reeds and everything over there, I love the way this looks. The sun is definitely getting lower in the sky. It's definitely getting lower. We have got some zombies just on top of the bridge, and there are some zombies just below the bridge as well. We may be able to isolate these one at a time. I can't see any rocks that we can pick up, so I think we're just gonna have to hand this. Right, that's one down. We may even be able to sneak past the other one without her noticing that we're here. The terrain is changing here. Now the question is, does the terrain changing increase the likelihood of us finding a boat? You know, do they spawn on certain areas of the map? And if so, is this one of them? I don't know. For the longest time we've had a vehicle. And with a vehicle, we've not had to worry about wolves. We've not had to worry about bears. And all of that kind of stuff is a very real threat now. So it is something we need to keep in mind the entire time. Certainly out in the woods. Certainly at this time of day. They're going to become more active, I think, at night. I mean, wolves presumably come out hunting at night. I'm guessing you can bump into them during the day in this game. But certainly in the past when we set up and hole up for the night, you can really hear them become vocal and active. What is that over there? There's a boat. I swear there's a boat. Although I just heard a zombie, I think. Alright, let's make sure I'm clear. There's a boat right there. That might be difficult to make out, but there is definitely a boat. However, that is not at the bank. Although, is that a little wooden key? I hope that doesn't belong to somebody. And who might you be? Got one more, just for good measure. And down we go. The question is, was this a waste of time? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it could be in working order. Hopefully this doesn't collapse. Enter. Doesn't look like it's in the best condition, does it? Have we got anything to bail this water out with? It doesn't look like I can. Come on. Okay, so the water in the bottom of the boat seems to have been just sat there because the boat's level. The fact that we got oars means that we can use what's left of this fuel here. You know, if it runs out of fuel, it runs out of fuel. It's not a biggie. We'll just use the oars until we can get some more fuel. But we have a boat right now. Well, there goes the fuel. It's such a shame we don't still have that jerry can of fuel. It is such a shame. Because we could have topped this right up. We could have been flying up the river. But you know what? I'm really happy. I'm really positive. We've got a boat. It would be quicker to walk, honestly. But I think in the long run, having this boat will serve us well if we can get somewhere where we can get fuel. Well, time is definitely marching on. We have been going for ages. What seems like an eternity. And the sun is definitely going down now. But hey, it's made for a beautiful sunset. It's been amazing to watch. Really is cool. Even though we're only getting 30 or 40 frames per second since we've been on the water. I think I've got my... I think the graphics card's working a bit too hard, honestly. Recording this and trying to do this. I think my PC needs a bit of a clean out. A bit of a tidy up. Because it's starting to struggle a little bit. I need the 3080s to drop. But the graphics cards are just... I just cannot get a hold of one. I cannot get a hold of one for the life of me. Tell me that doesn't look cool as hell, though. That looks so good. With the snowy mountains in the background, the bridge just behind us. All of the stars are out. I mean, that is the clearest I've seen the sky in this game. Look at that. That looks insane, doesn't it? It's worth taking the hit on FPS just to play the game looking like this. So I decided to carry on down the river. My logic being is it's safer. We kind of can see what's coming around us. There's no zombies obviously in the water. And if there are any on the banks, they can't really do a massive amount. I have genuinely been rowing for what feels like an eternity. Now, my initial plan was to just carry on further up the river. But I think what I'm going to do is, unless I can see anything there that looks like it's going to give me fuel. Look at that. What is that? Is that a fuel place? I was just about to say we're going to veer off, but... Oh, how does this happen to me? Is that even on the map? Oh, yeah, it is. That's that place. I was just about to say we're going to veer off down here. We're going to go to one of these petrol stations, hopefully, grab some fuel, and then we can use the motor on the boat to push up to here and check all this out. But I forgot about that. So we're going to go over to there. Hopefully, there's some fuel. We're approaching about as stealthily as you can. Making all this noise, this is where the zombies come out. We could definitely do with stopping, though. We need to eat and drink. Really bright in here with this because it's so clear tonight. We're only really finding beers. Green peas, that's pretty good. I think that's going to be everything. What is that? Oh. The current was really taking me then. There's something on the side of that rock, like a cave or something. I'm gonna try and park the boat up here. I wanna check this out. We're going to go for the gun. Please don't be a bear. Please don't be a bear cave. Hello? Is anyone home? This place is amazing. The lights are on. It doesn't look like there's anybody here. There's nothing really here. But as far as like shelter and somewhere to stay the night, this is really cool. Alright, stage 5 of 10. So with that in mind, we want to let that die down a little bit. Because if we catch a fish, we don't want to burn it straight away. And from the mouth of here, right at the entrance of this cave, we're not even going to go very far. We're going to try and catch us a fish for dinner. I shouldn't have cast that anywhere near as far. Should just plonk it in the river just next to me. The current of this is going to constantly pull it though. I don't know if we can get caught on the rocks and snag. Oh no, it's clipping through the rocks. We caught... Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. An amur. 73.942 centimeters. Are you mad? That was off a worm? Where's that gone? It's there. Look at the size of it. I can't even pick it up. Look at the size of that fish. I thought we'd lost it then. There's no way we're getting away with this. The line went red. It went taut. I thought we've lost this. Oh, we're going to eat well tonight. We are going to eat well tonight. Well, I'll tell you what. Today's episode worked out. It worked out pretty nicely, if I'm brutally honest with you. It started off all over the show. I wasn't 100% sure how it was going to go. I honestly thought it was going to go a bit south. Luckily, it was nowhere near as bad as the last episode. That one was horrendous. But I think we recovered it well. We've done pretty well for ourselves. We've got ourselves a boat. We've got ourselves a huge fish. We've got full fuel on the boat. And we've got a really nice little camp spot, which is just up here, underneath this bridge at the top. Before it's just as you start getting into the snow. I really like it. I really like it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it there. That is a very good spot to end it on. I'm going to do some cooking. I'm going to leave you guys on this. At least it's not a cliffhanger this week. You know, there is a massive, massive plus to that, isn't there? You don't have to sit there for the entire week thinking, what on earth happened? Is he dead? Is he alive? We just don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider hitting a thumbs up. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one.